Are you ready?
It's gonna be a hot girl disco summer. I'm never doing that again. I apologize. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Here, let's fix it. Something cool. Oh man, starting Friendship Friday with 10 gifted. It's very generous of
Like
you.
that? Yeah.
That's fucking adorable. Yeah, we're here in a lobby, folks. It's yours truly, Disco, aka Big Draft Energy, aka King of the Irritable Bowel Syndrome, and I'm here with my co-host who just finished a killer stream, and he's been talking about pickleball, and I still have no idea what the fuck it is. This is my guy Sleez Ball. Our draft started. I'm at the 102. Let's shout out everybody in Disco Ball Nation. We got a rare Ralph Wiggums sighting at the 105. Shout out to Ralph Wiggums, Jonathan Coe. He's in here. We got our boy Carl Ramrod in here as well. He's at the 106. Sleez at the 107. Jace Ward at the 108. Terry Rice at the 110. Latomsky at the 111. Slot Merchant at the 112. And then this fucking guy, Go Panda. I'm telling you, man, this guy's going to be the end of me. He snipes me. He's on auto. He has the yeah. He's awful. I hate his guts. I hate his guts. All right, let's catch up with the chat. Laka with the first comment. 102. How weird are we trying to get here?
I agree with that. Raiders for life. That's for sure.
We'll get weird. We'll take BTJ at the 102. Blocka, shout out to you, brother. He's first. James says, let's draft Friendship Friday. Let's go, James. Sleaze Bomb first, like always. You weren't first. James, Jason Calhoun says, happy Friday, y'all. Gotta be quicker than that, Sleaze, says Blocka. Shit. Disco IBS. Oh, man, you're just letting the world know that I got irritable bowel syndrome. Sleaze Bomb with the 10 gifted. Let's see who got the gifteds. All right.
FK Coolers.
Nice. Benjamin. Disbanded Brotherhood. Clint. Astro Kaglar. I remember him. Jason Calhoun, nice. Blocka, nice. 2 Meals in a Cart, nice. James, nice. Fly Eagle. Y'all telling me y'all can't afford $1.99 Canadian to support your boy? That's wild.
Did you see the BTJ update today?
What's the update?
No signs of slowing down after stellar rookie season.
Man, I'm telling you right now, I've been cranking out research for my top 10 videos because I'm going to start pumping them. BTJ is 100% my wide receiver one, and there's so many reasons. But yeah, the research that I'm banging out, the shit that I'm pulling up, like there are so many metrics that help dictate and tell you what a wide receiver one's going to do and when he's going to do it. And I'll just pull it up. Hold on.
Jameer Gibbs at the 7 feels like gold.
Yeah, I got him at the 6 yesterday. Yesterday was a really, really weird draft for me, man. I'm not going to lie. Went 3 running backs back to back, which is like a major no. But I think I landed the plane with how I did it.
I'm starting to get unique for these last 40. What I got 47 left. So I mean, I'm gonna get as weird as I can in all the rest of these last 50 here.
I feel that. Raiders.
Did you like that Jags Niners or no?
It's okay. It's unique. That's for sure. Is it something that I'm like, oh, this is a gonna cash? I mean, both of those offenses have to be absolutely elite, and I bet both of those offenses will be really, really good. So it's a very unique roster construction. I like it a lot. You bet on 2 teams, and I don't hate that call. Raiders fan for life, or he says Bowers will have the greatest tight end fantasy career of all time. I don't disagree about the career, but he's still going to be second behind Trey McBride this year. What's up, fellas? Shout out to NFL DFS Picks, Dan Neely. Shout out to my guy.
Doesn't show up to my stream. I see why, Dan. AJ Dillon. It's fine.
Good to see you, Dan. I mean, here's the thing. I'm betting on Will Shipley to be the handcuff, but I will get exposure to AJ Dillon in round 20 just to be different. Let's go. Shout out to Dustin Stone. Thanks for swinging by, buddy. Own the League says, what's good, Disco? What's good? Own the League Fantasy Football. Great follow on Twitter, guys. Great follow on YouTube. Smash the subscribe and like there, guys. Dan says, I missed the queue with you guys. I'm thinking maybe I should draft right now so I don't have to draft against all you Sharks. I mean, it's all right. Dustin Stone says, tariffs. I mean, there's no tariffs, but that's funny. Jace going AJ Brown at the 8. Nice. I like that. I like that at all. I mean, AJ Brown, Devon Achane start is very unique. Love the Bowers take. I mean, I'm here for it. Tyler Waltmeth, Squints. You killing me, Small. Why is everybody's like real name here showing up now? That's weird. Dynasty Fantasy Football Helper. The GOAT is live. Shout out to you, man. I ain't no GOAT, but I'm a guy. Shucktown says, hey, fellas. What's up, Shucktown? Good to see you. Lucas Hall says, hey, what's up, Lucas? That's a new name. How you doing? He says, happy Friday, gentlemen. Thanks for swinging by. All right, we're on the clock.
BTJ, how's it going to get weird? JT? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Not sure what's going on, but it's showing all our instead of our display name. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's weird, but I'm here for it. It's good to know who. It's not showing yours on the league, by the way. I don't know who's Lucas Hall. What's his deal? I know this is Squints. Jonathan Coe is Jonathan.
Yeah, it's definitely showing all the different names. That's strange.
Yeah.
Let me type in here. What's it say for me? Sleez bomb. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, you usually Sleez bomb. First AJ Achane start in the $20. It's unique, and I have AJ Brown projected as a top 8 tops. Right now he's my wide receiver. It's my wide receiver 9. My wide receiver 10. Sorry, yeah, he's my wide receiver 10, and Achane's my wide receiver, my RB2. So yeah, I got a lot of good stats. I got to try to narrow that down. But if you're looking at, hold on. If you're looking at YBC, which is yards before catch, and YAC, yak, translation is he's probably the most explosive wide receiver in football. He just didn't have a lot of catchable targets. He was 12th in targets with 133. This is Brian Thomas Jr. But like, for example, Jamar Chase, he had 7.3 yards before catch, which is essentially how many yards you've ran before you caught the ball. Brian Thomas Jr. was 8.3 yards before catch. If we're looking at yards after the catch, BTJ averaged 6.5 yards after the catch. And everybody thinks he's just a deep ball threat, but he's not. He's kind of getting mixed up in all these unique route combinations, and his yards after the catch was more impressive than Jamar Chase, which was at 6.2, right? So what it comes down to is accurate targets, quality targets, because he had the most, other than Caleb Williams, his quarterbacks combined for the second most inaccurate deep ball percentage, which is crazy. And then you look at Trevor Lawrence, he played 10 games. One of them he didn't finish. He had the 6th most completions for 50 or more yards. It's like the recipe is completely perfect for BTJ. I can't wait to put together the video to show you guys where my head's at with all this. But yeah, AJ Brown, pretty tricky to rank. No, he's pretty easy to rank in my opinion. I love AJ Brown this year, and I'm going to continue to love AJ Brown this year. Last year, when healthy, he was the wide receiver 8 based off of fantasy points per game. And this was in a scenario where the Eagles ran the ball the most in NFL history. Saquon Barkley was absolutely top-notch, and he still was efficient and explosive when he had the opportunity and was in the offense. I don't think that Saquon Barkley and that running offense is going to repeat what they did last year. So anything moving forward for AJ Brown, as long as he's healthy, and I mean that's kind of like the caveat with everybody. It's kind of a lazy caveat, but as long as he's healthy, he has top 8. He's always been a top 8 wide receiver, and currently he's not being drafted as such. So yeah, I love AJ Brown. I love that pick for Jace Ward. Shucktown says, anybody watching Power Slap tonight? No. James Saw says T-Law better stay healthy this season. This will be his last season. Nah, I mean, I hope he stays healthy because I'm very invested. I'm betting on him for sure. What about you, Sleez? You in on T-Law this year?
I'm in on the Jags and T-Law.
Yeah.
I'm not as contenders, but best ball, I'm all in.
You got to be. Oh, Jace Ward is going to be pissed if I take Jalen Hurts here. I don't want to do my guy like that. And I kind of wanted Devonta Smith, but he also took Devonta Smith. But if I don't take him, somebody else will, right?
Oh, man. He's going to be real mad if Hurts gets ripped.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking about it, but I was also looking for Devonta Smith. So I can't really rationalize that anymore. So I'm not going to. Did CeeDee Lamb get his shoulder repaired? Out of curiosity, because it was his shoulder. Lamb? Yeah, because I know he had a shoulder injury, but I don't think that he got his shoulder surgically repaired, if I'm not mistaken.
All I saw was like he's great, like happy to be back to full health. I don't know if he had surgery or anything. I don't think so.
Yeah, so he had serious subluxation situation where his shoulder kept on dislocating. That never fixes itself. Like one good hit, and he's likely to have that happen again. So I think I'm not saying I'm out on Lamb, but I'm much lower on Lamb now than I was originally, and I'm much higher on George Pickens now than I was originally. So I'm here for Pickens. This is a unique start for me. If anything happens to Lamb, what happens to George Pickens?
Right, he goes nuclear.
He goes nuclear. And like, how nuclear are we talking about? What's nuclear in your opinion for him?
Top 12 to 14.
I think he could finish higher than that. In that offense, in that role, in that CeeDee Lamb role, with his explosive ability, the amount that they're going to be passing.
The Lamb role, though. I don't think he's going to be moving out of the slot like CD. Pickens isn't that style wide receiver. He's
not smart. He's not smart enough to play like CD. But you're right.
But he can fucking go get any jump ball with any wide receiver in the NFL. That's for damn sure.
These guys just want to keep chatting in here. Fuck it. I don't want their support. Blanca says hate when I start one at each position. Hope I don't crash the. Hey man, I don't mind doing ones, especially if I'm at the bend. Doing ones at the bend is pretty fun, and I think you got a pretty unique roster start here. So just do it. Says Jonathan Cole. I didn't do it. Jalen Hurts meant to go Panda though. Shocker. Go Panda is pretty fucking great at auto picking. Huh?
The auto drafts.
Yeah, man. Like he was in your draft yesterday and my draft yesterday, and he had like the craziest autos. That was the guy that went Travis Hunter as his only wide receiver in like the first 8 rounds.
Oh yeah. That was
that's him. He's the auto guy. Dustin So says, are you worried at all about BTJ getting big effort balls? Someone's down there for Mac Jones and T-Law being a little more safe with the ball. No, I'm not worried about. I know for a fact that when Trevor Lawrence is healthy and he's out there, he is one of the more accurate, one of the more consistent deep ball threats. But BTJ shows that it doesn't really matter about the deep balls. He is capable. Like he was 3rd in yak yards amongst all wide receivers in the NFL. He was 4th in total fantasy points on the season. Like he is one of the most explosive fantasy football players you could possibly have and ask for. All we're asking, like he did that on a very small sample size of 83 receptions or 87 receptions. So imagine he just gets a little bit more volume in the receiving game, gets a little bit more explosive upside. We're talking about what Jamar Chase literally just did, what Justin Jefferson did a couple of years ago. He had 10, he could find the end zone. He had 10 touchdowns. Like the touchdown situation, I don't think we're going to see that regress. I think what we need more from is more accurate passing from better scheme and better situation. He did not have that last year. The surrounding cast has improved from what it was last year. Evan Ingram was chopped up. Evan Ingram was hurt. He wasn't ready to go. Christian Kirk was pretty much not there. Gabe Davis, it was never Gabe Davis. I concede that, Sleez. You're right. Yeah. That run game was anemic. The play calling was absolutely garbage. the defense was atrocious. The defense is going to be atrocious again this year, but he has better help. He has better help offensively. He has better scheme. And he has a healthy Trevor Lawrence. And I think Trevor Lawrence is going to fucking jizz all over the league. He's going to be on a lot of winning lineups. What do you think?
I agree.
What do you think about BTJ?
I think, wide receiver 1 is his ceiling. So, I mean, what is there really to say?
He's being drafted in the second round, and I'm here for as much.
I just got him at 16 last draft, which is unheard of.
That never fucking happens for me. I literally just took him at 2. But
I couldn't believe it.
I'm at the point where it's like, no matter what, I'm just gonna get my guys from now on.
I'm trying to stay quiet here.
I don't even know what you're building.
What do you want? I didn't mean to scream. Sorry, I got excited on the Jags Niners. You don't get unique stuff like that really usually.
I'd be shocked if he comes back to me, but yeah, I mean, I didn't do it. I wanted Devonta Smith with him, but it didn't happen. Fantasy over bros. Facts. Hurts isn't falling anyways. My dogs are going crazy right now. FK Cooler says Dallas may just throw so much that both wide receivers will crush it anyways. This is true, but if anything happens to CeeDee Lamb, and I'm anticipating CeeDee Lamb will miss time this year because the subluxation situation always comes back. He just has to roll on it weird. He just it always comes back. It means that he has a tear in his labrum. Okay. Unless he gets that surgically repaired, which he hasn't, he's going to have subluxation situations and may miss time. It could be a game, could be more than that. I may be interested if I'm building correlation around the Dallas Cowboys. I may be interested in taking a dart throw on one of their potential third wide receivers. I'm just not sure who yet. It could be Tolbert. It could be Turbin. Is it Turbin? And it could even be Jonathan Mingo. I'm willing to take a shot on Jonathan Mingo just for this. How many people could say they've left the draft with a Jonathan Mingo share?
Not me.
Exactly. Dallas, yeah. Looking for Kelsey bounce back 100%. I think Kelsey's going to be top 5 tight end this year. I'm betting on Kelsey. I'm betting on that entire offense shut down. I'm all in on it. What do you think, Sleez? Kelsey bounce back or is he dead? Tight end University, Taylor Swift, your guy George Kittle. They're singing Swiftie songs together.
Camp doesn't look good for him. I don't care if he lost 25 pounds. I don't think he's going to play the full time. I think they're going to save him for the playoff run. He'll play. I'd say you'll see a lot more Noah Gray this year too. His ADP is nice, but I don't love it, or I'm not saying push and go get him.
Give me more. Give me more Kelsey then. In that case, if you're pushing Kelsey, I'm drafting more 100%.
And you fall to 120.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I'll take it all. Blocka says, any news on drafters running another mini? I think they're going to wait a couple weeks before they spark up another mini. But I know that
Superflex, bring that back.
I think the Superflex was kind of like a late push, but it took away from the main, right? A lot of people signed up for the Superflex. I don't know. I don't know where their head's at. I don't know if they want to just be like, okay, well, we still have the main out here, so let's build the main. Keep the main thing, or if they're going to pump up more stuff. I haven't really been in talks with them about that stuff. Last year they tried some stuff. All the other tournaments other than the main field. So we'll see.
Dude, Mahomes may fall to me here.
Yeah.
What?
It's a nice treat for you. Nike 2 Trey. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to my guy Radimus. He says Rocky. Yeah, man. He hears Rocky in the background barking. Do you think Tombstone? What does that mean, Dan?
D-Lut.
What does that mean, Dan? Do you think Tombstone? What's he talking about?
When I think of Tombstone, I think of the old Western or pizzas.
When I think of Tombstone, I think of Undertaker and the finishing move. Good points. I'm all about tight ends. What's the word on Tyler Warren? He's elite. Draft him. Tyler Warren's the guy. I mean, his usage may not be spectacular this year, but he's probably the best tight end they've had in years, and he's probably the best quarterback on the roster currently. So, yeah, I'm all in on Tyler Warren.
Oh, Tyler Warren. My most owned tight end, him and Ingram for sure.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of Ingram. I have a little bit of Warren.
You always stay away from the injuries.
I do. What is a Patriots fan's player's favorite kind of dancer? A Belichick? A ballet check. Okay, I got you. Gotcha. That's a good one. Justin Najee ain't happy. It's not 100% Najee might ask for a trade. Please tell me you're not watching us as you listen to what's his face? What's the guy's name? NFL Rumors right now. You're 100% listening to NFL Rumors. There's no way he's not listening to NFL Rumors right now because only NFL Rumors would come up with something like that. But the rumor is, this is how he speaks, by the way. Rumor is Kyler Murray ain't happy. He's 100% listening to NFL Rumors.
Let me see.
Just reporting in. That's all. Are you, James? Are you listening to NFL Rumors right now? Did you get that from NFL Rumors? Just want to clarify, because like I think NFL Rumors is a lot of things, and I think he's got a reach to keep himself. We'll take Keon Coleman. We don't have a lot of Keon Coleman. Yeah, I know you're here. But did NFL back channel? Gotcha. All right.
Tyreek Hill, you see what he said today? Dolphins are winning the AFC. Who was the best quarterback?
This guy is honestly, fuck. Tyreek has been doing like a lot of track and field stuff. You know what I mean? Trying to race the content creator speed, trying to do all that stuff. But he's looking faster than he's ever been, man. I don't know what he's on, but he's looking hella fast. And I need more exposure. Do you guys like the thumbnail? What do you guys think of the thumbnail? And did you guys vote? We got 19 people watching here. Shout out to all of you, but only how many likes? 20 people watching, 13 likes. Let's fix those numbers, please, and thank you. We got 136 people watching total. A bunch of you on Twitter, both on the Sleez Bombs channel, a bunch of you on the Big Draft Energy channel. Special announcement, guys. This is the last time we will ever stream on this channel on Twitter. We will not be streaming on Twitter moving forward when we come back on Monday.
That. I'll do the same thing. It's smart.
Coming back on Monday. If you guys want to come watch what we got to provide, you guys can find us on the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. If you don't have a YouTube account and you enjoy the information, especially the league-winning fantasy football advice, both Sleez and I provide on a week-to-week, day-to-day basis in the off-season, in the season. We give you guys winning betting strategy, all that stuff. If you guys want to support us the way we help you guys out, the best way you could do that is to subscribe to Sleez Bomb on YouTube. That's my co-host with the most. And subscribe to myself as well on the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel, because this is the last day.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah. I mean, like at the end of the day, they're just gonna stay there because we keep giving it to them there. So I mean,
tell me why Keon Coleman's gonna be the wide receiver one for the Buffalo Bills this year.
Here's the thing, right? You look at Mac Hollins and what Mac Hollins did in his role. That was essentially what Keon Coleman was supposed to do last year. Those deep receiving, like even if you're looking at like his average DPOA, he was third in the NFL with, I want to say, 19 yards for his depth of average target, which is absolute elite usage. That's the usage we want to see Keon Coleman in. But we also know that their head coach is very, very mean and very bad to rookies, especially on the wide receivers. Second year, no wrist injury. He looks like he's in great, phenomenal shape. He looks like he's acclimated to the Joe Brady offense. I think Keon Coleman's going to be absolutely explosive and remarkable. I think he's going to be touchdown dependent, but this is what Buffalo is missing to take that next step in their offense. And I think he's going to be the guy who puts it all together. They have Khalil Shakir, who's taking care of the under. Dalton Kincaid may be viable. They have a very, very, very solid run game. And I want to say that Joshua Palmer is going to just be, somebody who just opens up the top for Keon Coleman to get more one-on-one coverage, whether it be the top of a cover 3 or just simple man defense. Either way, Keon Coleman's coming down with it. Dude's a fucking jump ball monster.
I love Keon. What's your exposure?
Not enough.
I'll
tell you that for free. Not enough.
So let me go to my player exposure real quick. 2 free drafts from Drafters. Shout out to Drafters. Thank you. Hit 100 drafts.
Let's go.
Dude, this is good. You're going to blow your mind here on this one. Keon Coleman in total, 28 total. In the main, that is 15%.
That's good.
Total overall.
100 drafts.
Yeah, I have a lot of Keon.
All right, Kyle Williams, come on down. I think that's my first pick of Kyle Williams. This is a weird draft, but I'm here for it. Hold on, let me pull up my Coleman exposure, and we'll catch up with the chat shortly thereafter. Player exposures, just the main, right?
Just the main.
I want to say it's under 10%. Like, I haven't been clicking a lot. 9%. God, I know myself so well.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely going to bring it up since this is my 55th draft. But yeah, Najee, Own the League says big news: Tom Brady and Sydney Sweeney might be a thing. Hopefully, he doesn't introduce her to jiu-jitsu as well, the same way he did to his wife. God bless him. Did you watch the Tom Brady roast?
Yes, 100 times.
Fuck, it's so good. It's so good. Shocktown is with the eyes. That's why I was asking about Miami's online. I heard it's improved this season too and needs to be protected. It has. So, like, here's the thing, right? It was the worst graded offensive line last year. And I told you guys it was going to be fucking awful, right? So all the check down equity and check down work was there. It has improved. Yes, they lost Teron Armstead, but Teron Armstead was very seldomly in the lineup last year in general. So I don't really think it's a loss. That line is going to be there, and they're going to be good at run blocking, especially
I'm
the run
tired
protection.
of people bashing on the Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm investing in the Dolphins, and I'm telling you why. I think the play action is going to be something spectacular this year. I want as many pieces of the Dolphins at ADP except for John Smith.
John Smith's still gonna. I mean,
is he going to outperform his ADP? Are we going to anticipate check down?
I would push
because Mike McDaniels is going to have to try to keep his job, and there's no way you're trying to keep your job when with like an 8th or 9th year tight end and John Smith picking up that many receptions. He had what 70 receptions last year. It's absurd.
I agree.
Effin TB stud. I like my bet. You're good, man. No need to apologize, guys. Smash the likes. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. I won't be able to join in until July 15th, 16th. Gone family vacation. Where's the vacation this year, brother? And honestly, don't worry about it. We'll be here all summer. We'll be here all summer, James. You will be missed terribly. You know we love you to pieces, brother. But yeah, get your vacation in, man. Get your vacation in. Dan says, why was the hot dog so popular at the tailgate? It was always frank with everyone. Ah, nice. That's a good one. I miss Andrew Nordmeyer.
He's Googling these or what? It's popping them out.
So somebody tag Andrew Nordmeyer and tell him we miss him and his dad jokes and community first. I have been taking a shot at Coleman. I'm buying him, just hoping. Yeah, I'm going to start upping my exposure there too, for sure. Bills have a history of using a big, slow guy like Keon for their deep threat. Gabe Davis, Mac Hollins, and Keon is next. Keon is anything but slow. And you're a Bills fan. You should know better, Dan. What are your top exposures in terms of percents, not players? How high are you willing to go? I'm willing to go 40% like I have on Kenneth Walker. I'm willing to go 40% like I have on Xavier Worthy. I'm willing to go like 50%, 60%. If I can get my guys who I'm betting on 100% of the time, I'll do it. Like if I could start with Puka Nacua and Brian Thomas Jr. or Brian Thomas Jr. and Puka Nacua 100% of the time in these best ball drafts, I would. If that makes sense.
Are you ready for this? I have 48% of Garrett Wilson in the main.
Hey, man, bet on your guys. And I mean, like, I know it's 18% is considered high, right? And anything 18% or over is like absurd. But fuck, I almost took Trevor Lawrence, but I already have week 8 buy conundrum here, so can't do it.
Take Stroud. Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
I mean, I have Kirk, but I don't have really anything else there.
That's for late Geno play. Late Geno, a late.
I mean, I'm just gonna push. I mean, I'm not really. Kyler's still 2 quarterback build. I hope he bounces back. If he doesn't, this is a donation regardless, right?
I love seeing Disco take Caleb Johnson. D-Bro's got him going on it. That's how your first share. I've never seen you draft him.
That's my first share on Caleb. I have so much Jalen Warren. I have to start, getting acclimated to guys I'm not interested in. And that conversation with D-Bro was a good one. And I think D-Bro, like respectfully, D-Bro's one of the guys who I respect the most in this industry, but I think he's wrong on his Caleb Johnson assessment. I think just because Najee had this much usage doesn't automatically mean that Caleb Johnson's going to get this much usage, especially with Aaron Rodgers coming in and Arthur Smith is still calling plays, right? I don't think it's as clear cut, but if he's right, I need to get exposure to it. I have to get exposure to it. Sydney Sweeney, who's that? I don't really know. I'll be real. Martin says, didn't they say they want to prioritize getting the ball out of their hands quickly? That helps John and Waddle, right? Not necessarily. It means that they're going to run the ball because those are the offensive line pieces that they brought in. They are road graders, great run blocking guys. And the way they're going to get rid of the ball quickly is through play action. And then there's going to be bubble screens and whatnot, but I don't think Jonathan Smith is going to get the usage he got last year. I don't think he's going to get half of the usage he got last year. I think he's probably, like, at tight end, he is the biggest fade for me. I think somebody who's incredibly underrated and who I need to get more exposure to is Mark Andrews. After week 8, he was a top 5 tight end. The touchdown production was insane. People are just fading him because he started off slow, coming off of that tightrope procedure. But I mean, we saw Tony Pollard come up slow too after that tightrope. And then we're also seeing what's his face? A lot of Isaiah Likely hype. And then here's the kicker. Here's my favorite one. Like, a lot of people are hating on Mark Andrews because he fumbled the bag in the playoffs. And that's why they're not drafting him. Give me more Mark Andrews. I think he's one of the best values.
I agree. He's got his injury is just scary. Always. That guy's, you hold your breath every time you start him in your lineup, every time. Every game.
Heading back to Kawaii. Did I say that right? Cowie? Heading back to Cowie. Jonnu, 88 catches for 880 yards and 8 TDs last year. Okay, so more than 70. I thought it was just 70. It was a very impressive year that he had last year. He was one of the league winners on a lot of best ball lineups, league winning best ball lineups. He was incredible. I'm betting that it doesn't even, like, he's not going to get half. Like 88 catches, I was saying he wasn't going to get half of the production at 70 catches. So, like, I'm not in on it. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. I don't think he comes close to 35 receptions this year. McCarthy value is hard to pass up. I'm starting to want to get a little bit more exposure to McCarthy. Apparently, my McCarthy thumbnail sucked. Makes no sense. I can't get Geno Smith because Geno Smith is also week 8. Just realize that, Sleez.
Oh, man. Nitty gritty time.
We're
and
hurt.
Stafford. And Darnold. A-Rod, Danny Dimes, Anthony Richardson play. Get a Donai Mitchell late.
We're hurting. I just hate that that's the fallback.
I'm doing an interesting mini, by the way. So I have Mahomes, Rice, and Worthy, which was a rare fall. And then I'm only going with Jackson Dart and Jalen Milroe as the other quarterbacks because everything didn't work out. So I just panned out the late ones.
I mean, even if you pump 1 week at the position, even though it's not recommended, it's not the end of the world.
Right. I mean, there's a world where Jalen Milroe and Jackson Dart can both be starters. So it's super
100%.
unique.
I think this guy wanted Batch as well.
Yep, took it from him.
I said, "Fuck that." Him falling in ADP is one of the best things to happen to me because, like, you know how much exposure I had to him in the earlies because he was free, and then he was just way too inflated. Like, based off of Andrew Erickson's post there, can you pull that back up and tell me how far Batch has fallen? Because I feel like he's fallen, I want to say, like 20 spots.
He has the risers and the fallers. Okay. So, biggest faller: Devin Neal, Anthony Richardson, Jalen Noel, Luther Burden, Jack Beck, number 6.
How many spots has he fallen?
It doesn't show. It's just a graph bar. He's just the 6 on the red graph.
Did you draft him like when the main first started or the mini first started? I'm very curious what his ADP was.
That's like 180 usually. No, sorry, like 140, I believe. I have in the main of Jack Beck 7 shares 7%. I guess it's not updated.
What's your ADP on him and what's his current ADP?
Current ADP is 160. Oh shit, I'm on the clock. Hang on. There we go. Connected it all again. Let's go. I'm drafting like a gangster.
I love it.
167 is his 163 is his current ADP.
And what's your ADP for him?
My own ADP?
Like it should say it there.
It should
Like
say
when you pull up your exposure to him, it says your ADP.
Oh, my 145.9. Okay,
Okay.
That's what you're saying.
So almost 20 spots. Coming off that car accident, says Brat. Shout out to Brat. Disbanded brothers with the period. You doing another after this, broski? Probably not, man. It's been a long day. I would love to draft more with you guys, but I also got to save some for the 24-hour stream. Hopefully, Drafters pump. Like if Drafters pumps out a mini, if Drafters pumps out like a super flex, I'll just draft all night. Honestly, genuinely, but I got to conserve the mains. I got to make sure that I hit
the
one.
super flex. Tell them, let's go. Super flex drafters, come on. I want it.
We'll see what they're doing, man. We'll see what they're doing. But yeah, I would love to do like put to votes like the way we see those underdog guys put into the votes. Like, what do you guys want to draft? I would love to do that so I could draft with the community a little bit more and not necessarily stay like to this tight schedule where I'm trying to make sure I get at least one main for every Monday to Friday moving forward and Monday to Sunday in August. And then 24 hours worth of drafts. So we'll see. And what the fuck is with my name? It's like that with everybody's. I've never seen it like this. It's super weird, but hey. Thing about Jono is his draft spot this year does not reflect what he did last year. He would be going top 50. If so, how much can he fall to justify his current ADP is a good question. That's a excellent question.
God, you took Dante Thornton. Nice. He's skyrocketing.
Bloody Bones says, what's good, boys? We hopping in another one? Nah, man. Can't do it. I hate saying no to you guys, but we'll see if Drafters pumps out some more stuff. I'm trying to do one main a day.
You won't make it. You got to catch up, so you might as well do another one.
And then if I do 24-hour stream, Sleez.
Oh, yeah. You're going to be cranking them.
Yeah, I'm going
to. But still, you still be fine. I'm 50 ahead, and you said I'll be good.
Last year when we did the 24-hour stream, I did 32 mains during the 24-hour stream. Like I got to the point where it was kind of like crank. It was like 4 a.m. with Updog, Jack Lucene, I want to say Anthony Juris, and like a couple other guys. It was like 4 a.m. I got into like this crank mode. I think Brat was there too. And I just kept queuing up. And I'm like, I'm on the clock in this one. I'm just trying to stay awake doing it. And it just was so stupid. But yeah, I'm anticipating doing another 20 to 24 mains for the 24-hour stream. So I got to make sure that's aside as well. I hate conserving them. It fucking sucks.
I'm already cranked out a lot.
Yeah.
But that was my goal, though, was to get to that 100 draft bonus, so that's fine.
You need to slow them things down. I can't stop clicking Kate Otten when I see him there, man.
You have a lot. Your exposure is high to Kate Otten. You should have gone with. Could you get the Pat play or no? You couldn't. Pat was already gone.
Yeah. So I took Rogers.
Yep.
And tried to push Pat, but he went to Kyle Ramrod immediately. Go Panda, don't do it to me, man. Come on, man.
Michael Wilson is just one of the ugliest picks, but I think he could have spike weeks. I mean, I don't love it, but
I want to bet that they bring in either Amari Cooper or Keenan Allen, so that would just kill Michael Wilson. And if I'm wrong, I don't think Michael Wilson will jump up tremendously in August, where I could get a little bit more exposure to him. He's not one of those guys who I think is a league winner. I don't think so.
Yeah, it's tough. Damn, Keenan went early in this one, huh?
Yeah. Bloody Bones. It's so weird reading the names. It says Drafters needs another $1 or $2, even $5 tournament. I mean, I'm here for a super flex. I'm here for another mini.
Super flex. Everybody in chat, type in SF. Let's get drafters in here, like Beetlejuice.
I mean, here's the thing, right? Drafters knows for a fact that they'll fill the mini. They know for a fact that they'll fill the super flex. They even fill the high rollers, right? They know for a fact they could do that. But like this is where all the money is, right? So it's like if you're doing a super flex, that's money that could have potentially gone to the main. If you're doing another mini, that's money that could have. So I empathize with the weird balance that they have to adjust, where it's like, you're trying to fill the main, but you're also trying to, you know, keep everybody happy. But yeah.
There's my first trade, Michael
Wilson
Wilson.
had 0 spike weeks last year. Agreed, Jonathan Coe. Agreed. Boo Superflex.
No, I know. I don't like Michael Wilson at all. That's my first share. First share. His highest points last year was 14. But in 2023, he spiked for 120-point game and had 5 10-point games. Nothing. No, he's not a spike week hitter, but it could be a floor play if you need a bye week.
I just want to see them utilize Marvin Harrison Jr. properly. Like, I'm also scared to just draft the running backs currently. I mean, James Conner is probably one of the safest bets you can make in fantasy football. He has been every single year, and we've written him off every single year. But eventually the wheels are going to fall off because he's just such a violent runner, right?
Right.
I don't like Trey Benson as a talent. I don't care about the hype and the hoopla about what he's done and accomplished with his body in the offseason. This isn't a bodybuilding show. I mean, yes, it shows the work that he's been putting in the gym. Does it translate to the field? We'll see. I want to get Marvin Harrison Jr., I want to get Trey McBride, and I want to get Kyler Murray. Those are the 3 guys I want. That's it. I want to invest in their passing game because I want to bet that Jonathan Gannon's fighting for his fucking life, his coaching life, because I believe he's on the hot seat. I think he needs to be on the hot seat. He's going to get more creative with his calls, and he's going to put his best players in the best position to succeed. I want to bet on that. That's the bet I want to make. Drafters had 2 minis last year. Don't worry. And they had a super flex and they had a high roller. And there was like 30, 40,000 vacant lineups in the main. Like they didn't profit off of the main. They lost money on the main. Right.
Right.
So it's like, it's a fine balance. I 100% empathize with the position because at the end of the day, it is a business. And there's nobody who does a better job taking care of their people, their user base, their user interface. They're still a young company, still up and coming. They got to make sure that they take care of, keep the main thing the main thing. And I respect the hell out of them. Sleez, bomb with the emojis, disco with the disco balls. How we doing, fellas? Shout out to Dynasty Doc. Thank you for swinging by. Bones, good to see you, brother.
I feel like we're both just gassed today. You feel the fatigue for disco. I'm so tired. Oh my god.
Well, like I've been cranking out research. I was up at an ungodly hour. It's been raining like crazy, and like I have really bad migraines. I suffer from some fucking insane migraines, and whenever the atmospheric pressure's up, it's like just a bad deal for me in general.
Is that because go to Cooler's comment? Is that because of that FanDuel scam or what's going on? I saw something with California with that, but what is that?
I think we need news on what's going to happen in California too. That could affect the size of the prize pool a lot. I mean, sure, yeah. I'm not privy to that information. I don't know what's going on in California. What's happening in California?
I was asking him. I don't know, but I know that FanDuel got some scam going on, some Discord bets or something.
Yeah. I saw that. Now they can, like, if they feel like anybody's
group betting
in a Discord, that they can now just not pay out, which is fucking crazy.
They still had to pay out like $1.3 million on $100. It's crazy.
That's wild.
It was $11 bet 10 times for 100,000 plus.
That's wild. But I think they make that like in a day less, more like I think that's just a fraction of what they make in a day. So
California's about to outlaw daily fantasy. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to that. So, and I live in Cali. Fucking great. Let's get out of here, babe. Let's move.
Come to Canada. The Attorney General is trying to ban fantasy sports in California. Aren't you in Massachusetts though? Sign up using promo code DISCO. I remember you're from Massachusetts because of the whole PayPal ordeal. But yeah, I understand you're speaking for like the broader thing of people. California about to outlaw daily fantasy. Drafters will still be available there. Just saying sites may be reluctant to launch new games. What's up, guys? Good to see you, Fly Eagles 39. How you doing, brother? Thanks for swinging by. They might ban DFS. That's fine. Doesn't impact this. Latomsky says it's not going to happen. If it does happen, then we fucking riot. Forget about these ice raids. If they ban DFS in California, I'm flying over there to fucking riot with you guys personally. What's up, Al Boogie? He says, yo, good to see you, Al Boogie. Thanks for swinging by. Tax scam. The government is always trying to get their hands on everything. Nobody's getting paid backdoor. That's exactly. It's always like that, and it's like that, especially where we live. James, you know the deal. This is considered. It's the same thing. Yeah, fuck. Are we about to have like a politics like epiphany? How we as humanity should just stand up and say, "Fight the power." I feel like I should be playing Rage Against the Machine right now. Some of those who work forces are the same the bureaucrats.
Oh, that's why. Okay, that's fine.
I got the black lung pop. Kiwi strawberry vitamin water sponsor the kid. Fuck you. All right. Dan says first California riot I would agree to riot with in the last decade. Hell yeah, man. You and me both, brother. Do it. Let's do it. I fucking love Rage. Listen, man.
You get banned.
No. Like I would personally play Rage Against the Machine. Yeah. I would do this, but like I'm just saying, like I love. People don't expect me to love the kind of music that I love. You know, I could go from hip hop to, you know, some J. Cole, some old school Nate Dogg. Like music in me is a fucking masterpiece. It is one of the greatest songs ever written, and not enough people talk about how good of a song that is. I could switch it up, change gears, go to, you know, some George Michael, a little Faith, a little Careless Whisper. Hoo-wee. Then we could get really weird. We could talk about Rage Against the Machine, Creed. Love me some Creed. Fuck.
Draft complete. Jets, Patriots, complete stack. We got it. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a donation. You fucking Panic at the Disco. I was listening to Panic at the Disco on the way home tonight. That was great. Love Panic at the Disco. I write sins, not tragedies, or songs, not tragedies. Al Boogie says, "Do it." Same music. Yeah, man. I just whatever feels like it's going to make me more energized and also happier in whatever mood I'm in. I'm here for it. Do we take a dart on each yen? Or we took a dart on Tesla, kind of making up for getting sniped last night on it. Hi y'all. What's up, Mo? Good to see you. Bro, I had Rage Against the Machine moment the other nice. You seem like a Bee Gees kind of guy. Hell no. I couldn't tell you one Bee Gees song. Panic is amazing too. Did you know that Panic at the Disco did a cover for Bohemian Rhapsody, and it's not bad? It's probably like the one of the better covers of Bohemian Rhapsody. Bohemian Rhapsody is classic. If you guys don't sing every word when Bohemian, like you have to stop what you're doing for two songs. Bohemian Rhapsody and Don't Stop Believing by Journey. And you have to sing the fucking lyrics at the top of your
No way. There's one song that everyone sings. What's that song, babe?
Panic at the Disco?
No, where everyone says it and everyone sings it. No.
Is it the
Sweet Caroline? That's it.
Yes, I mean, yeah, Sweet Caroline is like.
That's not really.
If you're in a bar or you're anywhere and you hear that music, you know that entire crowd is going to say "Sweet."
I mean, Country Road, John Denver. That's another one of those where it's like, it's classic. You kind of have to do it. Sweet Caroline's just a football classic. I remember every beginning of the fourth quarter, in college, we would always play that, and it doesn't matter where we were playing it or where we were playing the game. You know, everybody would be the bop, bop, bop. It was great.
Everybody did. Everybody.
I love it, man. I love it. But Buffalo is weird, man. I love tailgating at Buffalo. I love going to the games in Buffalo. But they play that song, "You Make Me Wanna Shout." Everybody. They play that way too fucking much. They play it way too much. They also love. I saw in my Facebook memories, by the way, Do you remember that clip we had last year about Buffalo Bills and them enjoying mustard and ketchup bukkakis?
Yes, that's one of your best. Yes.
For me bashing Dalton Kincaid, and they're saying, oh, it's good for Buffalo because he's the best rookie tight end they ever had. It's like the rookie tight ends all suck. That was on my Facebook memories today. I should have sent it to you, but we're not Facebook official. I don't even think you have Facebook. To answer the poll,
I never checked that.
Yeah, to answer the poll, if Tua plays all season, HN and Enrique are going to be in a lot of winning lineups. I'm not sleeping on Waddle either, sir. Al Boogie's laughing. Play Bulls on a parade, and the intro riff sounds like Bowers, Brock Bowers, Brock Bowers. Listen to it later. I'll definitely do that. Never. Okay. Hello, James, says Mel. James, you know you're in a draft tonight, less than an hour and a half. It's a slow draft, isn't it? I think it's the JC. Did that draft start for us? I don't even know where I'm picking and what the scoring is. I really wanted to try 5-5-5 with my first 5 wide receivers. I would not recommend this. That's a donation. On Sleeper, Jonathan Siegel's league. I think you're drafting second. I'm in your division. You're in my division? 32 views and only 35 likes. Everyone smashed. What? We have more likes than we have viewers? 25. Oh, 25 likes. Gotcha. Guys, smash the likes. We'd appreciate it. We're about to Super Mel. It is redraft, not best ball, super flex. I don't know the rules. It's new Triple Crown winner will be London this year, right? Says Andre's nuts. Is that Mr. Magic? No, I don't think there will be a Triple Crown winner this year. I don't think there will be a Triple Crown winner. I think it's going to be based off of explosive plays, and that's why I'm betting on Brian Thomas Jr. Do you know how rare it is to have a Triple Crown winner on a year-to-year basis? We've been so blessed with Cooper Kupp. We've been so blessed with was CeeDee Lamb a Triple Crown?
Nope.
No, he wasn't. Yeah, just Kupp. We've been so blessed. So like to see those kind of, I don't think we're going to see it this year. I don't think this year's wide receiver one's going to be a Triple Crowner. I don't know. Heading out after the stream, first official day of summer for us. Nice. Not basketball. Heard. All right. Let's grade this. This is George. George is probably in here. Sniped the shit out of me yesterday on Tesla. Broke my heart. Sleez, you got him. 2783. Jaden Daniels. Bryce Young. A little reach there. Ashton Jeanty. Joe Mixon, Aaron Jones, Cam Scatabo, Tank Bigsby, Justice Hill, Woody Marks. He likes his rookie backs. And this is a good class to like the rookie backs. Drake London, Tet to go with Bryce Young, Chris Olave, Michael Pittman, Trey Harris, Marvin Mims, Alec Ayo Manor, Deontay Johnson, Kyle Pitts, Zach Ertz, Tyler Higbee. Talk to me.
I'm not mad at the Bryce Young reach at 133. I think Bryce Young is going to explode this year. I think he's a great best ball value. So the 2 quarterbacks, I'm fine with the reach there. Genty, Mixon, I'm kind of scary on in best ball. You know, I like to own him in redraft or dynasty maybe for a couple of years, but I don't know why I'm just kind of sketchy. I'm at that value in best ball. Aaron Jones, so top 3 is solid. I don't like the double week 6 bye. That means you're running Cam Scatabo out, Tank Bigsby in week 6. But you know, there's a world where that players could go down.
And Genty.
Genty's week 8.
Yeah, but like you said, double week 6 buys, so he'd have
Scatabo. Running out one of them. That may hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
But Drake, wide receiver room, Drake London, Tet, Olave, Pittman, love the top 4. Trey Harris getting scary at value. I don't know if he's even going to beat out QJ. I would hope he would, but there's a world where he could pop. I love Marvin Mims in best ball. Io Manor, the Tennessee Titans room. Who knows how that's going to play out at all. Deontay Johnson's great value at the end. Kyle Pitts, Ertz to go with Jaden Daniels, Bryce Young to go with Tet. I don't like Tyler Higbee with the last pick. I'd rather take a shot on I'm blanking on the rookie's name right now. Terrence Ferguson. I like it, but I don't know how to say it. I don't think it's a massive spike week hitting team. You know what I mean? It's very balanced. You got floors that are safe. I just don't know how much it's going to spike. It could be low cash, I would say, if anything.
Just to add to what you're saying, because I think you nailed it on the head. He, like, you could tell he's a dynasty drafter and a really good redraft drafter, and he's relatively new. Like dynasty, I'm telling you right now, George, I need to go to him for advice. This guy knows his shit better than I do in dynasty, and I'd like to say I'm solid in dynasty, right? But in best ball, it's kind of like you want to have you want to get rid of the concept of floor. You want to target guys who you believe can be very good ceiling players. And you've staggered the good ceiling players in with your lineup, but you also try to give yourself reassurance with some floor plays, and you've also made an aggressive reach here at ADP that kind of limited your options with Bryce Young. Your tight end room is okay. It's a safe tight end room. When I look at this lineup, I don't think this is like a team that could win it all. I think it's a safe one.
That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like it's enough spike.
Mel says, Disco, how many best balls have you drafted so far? So I did 50 of the earlies, a combination of both of the earlies. I did 150 minis. That's 200, and this is 55. So 255 real money drafts so far. Yeah,
that's insane. Let me see.
Oh, you got more for sure because you maxed out the mini, right?
I did, but I don't know how many. I don't know how many earlies I did. That's the thing. I didn't do a lot.
I think you did more earlies than I did.
Early mini, I did 46, 52, and I did 10 of the $10 early best ball. So 7. I'm at like 302. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Oh no,
Addict.
Hold on. What did I do? All right. Hold on. We'll technical difficulties. Disco forgot that we were live on stream.
He's drafting his minis while he's going. I like it. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, hey, fuck. We're hooked. I want to try something. I want to look at our first main. And then I want to look at our first, like both of us show our first main, and then both of us show our first early, just to see like the discrepancy between then and now. All right, Latomsky goes.
4 QB build. I don't like it. Come on, D. You have Mahomes, bro.
Yeah. I can. Uncle Mercy will cry. You two are nuts. That many drafts already, D-Gens. Oh gosh. Hey man, that's the convenience about this. Like I literally just draft and forget unless I'm winning a crazy amount of money. And I promise you right now, there isn't a better person out there in redraft format than me, especially if it's PPR, because I just have so much fucking practice and reps. Guess how many mock drafts I've done?
Goose egg.
Zero. And I'm better than 1,000 people who do 1,000 fucking mock drafts because these are real shots on net, real high quality H2O. All right, Latomsky, this is a donation.
This is a fucking. Thank God you said it.
All right,
this is a D minus.
Patrick Mahomes, Bo Nix, Cam Ward, Sam Darnold, unnecessary. RJ Harvey, Tony Pollard, Bashal Tootin, Ray Davis, Rico Dowdle, Taj Brooks. Take Cam Ward, take Sam Darnold, turn this into a couple shots at running back. Wide receiver room's fine. Puka, Nico, Terry, Mike Evans, Calvin.
Oh yeah, he went 5 straight at wide receiver. That's why.
Yeah. Evan Ingram, Chig, Elijah. I mean, you know.
I mean, you could have stayed with just Mahomes and Knicks.
Yeah, I had to change the handle. That's Buns. You're fine, man. It's just weird. Mahomes had like 10 sub QB 10 weeks last year, but I do think he'll have a much better year this year. So you contradicted yourself on that. Right. He said Patrick Minshew. Yikes. Disbanded Brotherhood is savage. I don't know why it made me listen. It's everybody that has to do it. Don't worry about it, Mr. Magic. It's just a weird glitch today. Terry Rice goes 2792. Lamar Jackson, Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, Quinshon Judkins. So CMC and Brock Purdy micro stack, cute. Quinshon Judkins, Tajay Spears, Isaac Garendo. Roshan Johnson, Miles Sanders, Keaton Mitchell. I love your running back room. That's an elite running back room. Across the board, very good. And you didn't spend a lot of capital on it either, which is what I fucking love about it. Rashee Rice, Juan Jennings to go with Brock. Oh, Juan Jennings is your RB2's your wide receiver 2 is concerning, but let's see it. Jalen Waddle, sick. Cooper Kupp, nice. Tillman, a lot of people are in on Tillman.
Tillman is nice.
I'm just not there. D-Hop is a little correlation piece. Calvin
Austin. A+.
The wide receiver room sucks.
No, this is good, dude. This is a
very good wide receiver room sucks.
I like Juan. I like Waddle. I like Kupp. I like Tillman. I like D-Hop. Calvin Austin's a streak hitter. Amari Cooper, you said, he can spike 40 points.
Like from a roster construction standpoint,
A+.
It's an A+. From a personal player take thing, Rashee Rice, I think, is the most inflated ADP in NFL right now. Stop it.
I like it.
Juan Jennings, I just can't, I would rather take Ricky Pearsall over him. I still want Ayuk over him, but I want more information on Ayuk. I admit I have way too much Ayuk without information on if he's good to go. But at his current ADP, if Ayuk is good to go week 1, you kind of want
Ayuk's not
exposure
coming
to
until
Ayuk.
week 8. He's not coming until week.
But that has not been confirmed. That's just speculation, right?
Right.
But there's a possibility where that is possible, right? This isn't an NFL rumors where it's like, oh, Najee's upset, right? We're not going to do that shit here.
He'll pop another one if he goes early.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp. I mean, like, I don't hate it. Cedric Tillman. I don't like the receiving room. Just
the buys go all the way good to D-Hop. I mean,
yeah,
correlation is across the board.
But like that's the thing, right? And that's the beauty of it. You and I are completely different in this, but at the end of the day, we have a completely.
But when your wide receiver room is weaker, you do want the buys to be separate, so that at least you get another shot on net. So I mean, that's the smarter play.
Yeah, but having a weakness at wide receiver is just rough. I don't like it. The tight end room is spectacular. I love the RB room. The QB room is as good as it comes. This is a B plus A minus territory for me. The wide receiver room, it's not a roster construction thing because you fucking nailed that. You crushed the roster construction. You crushed the correlation. It's just a player take thing at the wide receiver position for me.
Okay.
I hate it. I don't hate it.
I like it a lot.
Yeah. I'm saying he's not consistently going to give you spike weeks. So the extra QBs were necessary, in my opinion. But if you felt like the extra QBs were necessary, why would you invest in Patrick Mahomes in the first place at his current ADP if you don't believe in him like that?
Because he invested in Rice. He reached across the board.
No, that's a different player. We're talking Latomsky.
Oh, yeah. When I saw the 4 quarterbacks, I was already tripping.
You didn't even have any like correlation with Patrick Mahomes there. You could have gone with another running back.
Jalen Royals at the end.
Could have gotten but like within the start there, you could have gone with Mason, you could have gone with Warren, Etienne, Najee, Charbonnet. If you don't believe in Patrick Mahomes, then you would have had a solid 3 quarterback built here. So that's I personally believe in Mahomes. I would rationalize it because I believe he has top 10 upside every single week this year because I'm invested. Right. But if you're not invested, it's just not a good pick for you, Latomsky, personally. But I could be wrong. Once again, I rank these 4. Baker, Goff, Darnold, Herbert. It's going to go Herbert, Baker, Goff, Darnold.
I'm Baker, Herbert, Goff, Darnold.
Yeah, I'm back and forth between Herbert and Baker, but like Goff could also be in the. I think it's negligible difference. Like we're talking about fractional points difference between the first 3, but Darnold's a dumpster fire. Fuck him. Sup fam says Who Hames. What's up, Who Hames? Good to see you, baby boy. I hope you're having a great day. I'd invite you on, but I don't want my stream to crash. Blocker says I agree. Wide receiver room weak. It's not weak. It's just not ideal. Sup says James Saw. Tillman feels like the last chance to get that big outside wide receiver capable of 20 plus points. Now people are here's what I'm seeing in the best ball streets, which is just fucking stupid. And
I love Tillman.
Here's why they're doing it, and it has nothing to do with Tillman. Deontay Johnson was on a podcast. He came out and he said, this is why I sat out. It was cold, blah, 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 blah. But what people took out of that interview was him saying Kenny Pickett's the guy who looks the best out of all those quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So the best ball streets reacted by starting to draft Kenny fucking Pickett. That's how influential some people are with some stupid news. Like the moment we heard a person saying something nice about Rashee Rice this offseason, his ADP went up from like a 4th round pick to fucking going earlier than Ladd McConkey and AJ Brown in most drafts. Obviously not this draft, but you know what I mean? Goyati had a 6 start, by the way. Malik Neighbors, Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's not bad, man. That's not bad. Leggett gives me Tillman vibes a little. I don't have a lot of Leggett this year either. Yeah, I didn't need Mahomes, but he was a faller, and some rooms are crazy with QBs. He wasn't a faller, though. I think that's right at his ADP where you drafted him. Yeah, you took him at 86.
Sometimes he falls to 100. So
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Like the Bo Nix value is where you should have kind of waited for Mahomes, but I would have never invested any more after those 2. Those are elite QBs.
Like Latomsky, I'm like, if you just want me to stop, I could. But like, if you're going to say he fell, he actually didn't fall. I said I heard you. All good. I couldn't anyways. You're fine, brother. You at work? Shout out to Who Ames, guys. If you're not subscribed, please do so. 2 mules in the cart with a thumbs up. Actually, I thought I got him later. LOL was planning on getting Casey. Oh, Kelsey, got you. Makes sense. Who's going to lead the RBs and tutties and rushing yards this year? I mean, you can't really bet against Derrick Henry for somebody else to lead the league in rushing touchdowns. I think the only people who would come close is probably Jahmyr Gibbs, Bijan Robinson. Those guys could be in the conversation. Sleez is going to be Ashton Dainty or Christian McCaffrey comeback season. It's one or the other. Which one is it, Sleez? I know
when I'm looking at D-Let, though, when you say you wanted Travis Kelce to fall back, you thought he was going to fall back 20 spots? I mean, I've seen it happen a couple times.
Yeah, I have as well.
Not
in these lobbies.
Right.
Yeah.
What was the question? Christian McCaffrey always.
Who's going to lead the league in
touchdowns? Saquon Barkley or Bijan.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so we got Jace Ward's in here. So, Sleez, can you break down Jace Ward's lineup?
Jace Ward went 2-7-8-3. Tua and Stroud, two offenses that are going to have to be electric. So I absolutely love this 2 quarterback play here. A-Chain, little stack there as well. Micro stack DeAndre Swift, perfect PPR back. Jordan Mason, my league winner down the stretch. I absolutely love this pick every single time. I'll take it when it's there. My exposure is ridiculous. Tyler Algier, Will Shipley, Jarquez Hunter, Blake Corum. I do like the double ram play. Disco's done that a lot. I always applaud that. I like that. Kyron goes down, you never know, but you could have a legit 3-down back with either one of them because we all know McVay keeps one. A.J. Brown, Tyreek Hill, Devonta Smith, double Eagles, miss Jalen Hurts. That hurts. Zay Flowers, Darnell Mooney, Jaden Higgins, top 6 are solid. Darnell Mooney and Higgins I think are going to be lights out. Great picks. Darius Slayton getting connections, what they're saying with Russell Wilson. He's going to be a deep ball threat. He's always a nice play. Troy Franklin.
He is the moonball guy.
He is the moonball guy.
Yeah.
And Njoku, Strange, and Schultz. This is good stuff. I mean, I just don't like the double Eagles without Hurts, but I get it. You got, CJ Stroud with Higgins. You got a little Schultz in there as well. It's good. I just don't like the double Eagles without it. I mean, this is A-, B+ territory.
I love it. I love it across the board. This is A work. This is a great draft.
It just sucks seeing the top 2 of your 3 wide receivers not stacked.
I mean, not getting that correlation does suck. But I mean, we don't
invest in a ton of capital
unless AJ Brown falls. It's tough to get that stack realistically. And AJ Brown has been going up in ADP. Literally, this is the highest I've seen him taken. But yeah, he's been going up in ADP. It's tough. It's tough. AJ Brown's.
Especially when you reach to the 8th spot for it, you wanted it to hit, and it just that's what hurts.
And I mean,
it's a very good draft.
Jalen Hurts is not falling anymore, and he was falling a heck of a lot. I want to say just a couple of weeks ago. All right, Carl Ramod goes 2-5-10-3. That's still an A for me, by the way. Jace Ward, great draft. 2-5-10-3. Dak Prescott, Jordan Love, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Alvin Kamara, Jordan James, Ty Johnson. Scared to see your wide receiver room. CeeDee Lamb to go with Dak, DK Metcalf, Jerry Jeudy, Matthew Golden, Mecca Egbuka, Rashid Shaheed, Jalen McMillan, Demarcus Robinson, Jalen Tolbert, Savion Williams.
Oh, we reached 40 spots for D-Rob? Okay. That's crazy, bro.
I think there's DeMarcus
He's
Robinson.
suspended too with PEDs for 8 games.
Really?
Yeah. What are we doing there, bro? Isn't he? I swear to God he is.
I don't see anything where it says that.
Am I tripping? No, Demarcus Robinson, 3-game suspension, violating substance abuse policies, DUI arrest for the San Francisco 49ers 2025 season.
Okay, 3.
Still, you got Cowan coming in.
3.
I knew it.
Yeah. I think he's still going to be fine. Isaiah Likely, Jake Ferguson, Pat Freiermuth. This is a good draft.
Sorry.
I don't love your wide receiver room, but I do love the shots you took because you bolstered your running back room. Even if you have this kind of running back start, it makes sense to only go with a 5 RB roster construction. Take it from me. I did a weird thing yesterday. Your wide receiver room has got a lot of potential. Your tight end room's nice. Good correlation across the board. I like this draft a lot. Like Jalen McMillan as your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your 7th wide receiver is pretty spectacular. I love this draft.
I don't think you even needed Pat Freiermuth, but I like it. I think Isaiah Likely is the cutoff for 2 tight end. I think he's going to have a spectacular monster year.
I think Mark Andrews is the cutoff for 2. I think Mark Andrews is the cutoff. I'll take Likely. I love Likely. I love me some Likely, but yeah.
But he's going to be in big trouble weeks 5, week 9. So you have Egbuka and Jeudy down. You got to hope that Golden and Rashid popped that week. I mean, it's good stuff. I like it. I just don't like DeMarcus Robinson. 40 pick reach is insane.
NFL DFS picks is betting on Saquon to lead all running backs in touchdowns. I mean, I guess Jalen Hurts isn't a running back because he's not going to beat him in rushing touchdowns. Saquon repeat and will break the curse. Hey man, you guys remember that video of Saquon Barkley during the parade where he picked up their equipment guy over the fence because like the equipment guy, there just wasn't enough tickets and the equipment guy couldn't be part of the parade.
I remember that.
Saquon said, "Fuck that! I want to be in on Saquon again because he's just such a guy. He's like the guy. He's just a good dude. He's just a good dude. And if anybody deserves to break the curse, it's this fucking guy, man. He's such a good guy. I want to be in on Saquon so much, but not at this ADP. I fucking hate this ADP. Mr. Magic, I'm here for it. I mean, I love it. I love that take. Saquon just getting started. All I know is like Madden. If I'm doing like a fantasy draft where I'm building my own fantasy draft, Saquon's always my 101. And then I try to trade for Jamar Chase. Got signed with Eagles a little late. Might as well get it going now on the road to the Hall of Fame. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. It's not, is it? No, it's not Who Games. I didn't know that. I know he will be. I've heard 3. It is 3. I had the last 5 rounds lined up. That's why I had to reach for D-Rock. Gotcha. He already paid his ACL dues. I respect that. Sleez just left. Sleez got to go shit, guys. Classic Barkley. What a class act. Paid the curse in advance. 100%. 100%. Bang on. Bang on, Broadster. Shout out to you, man. Good to see you, by the way. Fucking miss you, man. Ralph Wiggums goes, where the fuck did you go? Did you go get yourself another? Oh, he got it in here.
I went and got some snacks. I'm hungry, man.
You got the munchies, brother. you smoking that Schnickel Fricks? What is that?
Peanut butter.
Oh, that is
Gochu.
That is so good. It is so good. And my dogs may like it more than I do. It's like the ultimate dog treat. I just throw it up.
The peanut butter on their mouth is so funny.
What was that game we used to play when we were kids where you just throw up a ball in like as far and high as you possibly can?
Oh, I know.
Jackpot?
No. Oh my god, you throw it as high as you can and you fight for it.
Yeah, that's what I do with my dogs with those things. And I have 3 dogs and they all like, and my
flies up, 3 flies up.
No, we call it jackpot.
Wow.
Yeah, those are good. I want to see them filled with cheese. I want to see those filled with cheese. I know the peanut butter. I want to see them filled with cheese. That would be next level. 2792 for I'm hungry now. For Ralph Wiggums, Caleb Williams, Justin Herbert, Saquon Barkley, O'Marion Hampton, micro stack with Justin Herbert and O'Marion Hampton. We'll see if there's any receiving equity on the other end there. Jalen Warren, Austin Eckler, Marshawn Lloyd, Jerome Ford, Isaiah Davis, Jackson Smith and Jigba, DJ Moore to go with Caleb Williams, Roma Dunze to go
double
with Caleb
stack.
Williams.
I like that.
Not bad. Josh Downs, who is skyrocketing in ADP. Brandon Ayuk, Luther Burden. What triple stack? Wow. Holy triple nipple. Romeo Dobbs.
Too.
Romeo Dobbs, De'Ami Brown, Mike Williams, Brock Bowers, Mike Gesicki. Fuck, this guy came back and he's just like, I'm investing in Chicago. And he's a Lions fan. Not bad, man. All right,
I like
Sleez.
it a lot. I like it a lot.
It's good. All right, Sleez, let's look at what you did.
Here we go. Break it down.
2693, Justin Fields. Shocker. Means he has Garrett Wilson. Drake May. Jameer, I go again on my own. Jameer Gibbs. Breece Hall. Wow. Well, I take Caleb Johnson. You take fucking Breece Hall. Freaky Friday, man. Freaky Friday. Travion Henderson. I like
the quarterbacks. Come on, we got a little micro.
Yeah, I like your running back room. I like the correlation of the micro stacks there. Trey Benson, Braylon Allen to also go with Breece Hall. So here's the thing, right? I don't believe in cucking your running back if it's not a 1A, 1B room.
What if he's traded?
I'm leaning more of a 1A, 1B room in for the Jets, and that's why you haven't seen me draft Breece a lot recently. But I always try to leave with Braylon Allen. And Devin Neal. I mean, Devin Neal he's another guy who's dropped like 20, 30 spots in ADP since the signing of Cam Akers. Garrett Wilson, also correlated. So nice. Xavier Worthy, Love Xavier Worthy. Can't stop drafting him. Stephon Diggs to go with Drake May, Jaden Reed, Rashad Bateman, Demario Pop shot it. It was O's Pop. Michael Wilson, don't like that pick. Adonai Mitchell, Josh Reynolds.
He
I
fell
don't hate
10
that.
spots.
I don't hate that. Tyler Warren, Hunter Henry to go with Drake May, and Mason Taylor. This is a good draft for you, man. Like it's great correlation, great use of draft capital.
I
It's
reached
good,
a lot though.
It's good. It's a high quality draft. Like you bet on two offenses, but the pieces that you have surrounding those two offenses are good.
With Worthy and Reed.
Worthy, Reed, even Bateman, Douglas. Douglas is another correlation piece. Fuck. That's crazy. I didn't even consider Douglas as a correlation piece for some reason. This is good, man. This is some of your better stuff.
Thank you.
I don't know what I did with this draft, but we'll see. I go with a 3-6-9-2 build. I got Kyler Murray, Aaron Rodgers, Anthony Richardson. I'm going to give yours a solid A. Jonathan Taylor, Kenneth Walker, Caleb Johnson, Rashad White, Dylan Sampson, Kyle Monangai. I want to say that Kenneth Walker, I've always been bullish on him, but Caleb Johnson is 100% influenced by Debro. Rashad White.
It's your first pick all year, I guarantee it. First one.
I probably have a couple shares of him in the earlies because I just didn't project him to go to Pittsburgh. Rashad White, I can't stop drafting him at his current ADP, especially if he falls. Dylan Sampson, you know how much I love him. Kyle Monangai, another guy who I just can't stop drafting. Brian Thomas Jr., George Pickens, Jacoby Myers, Keon Coleman, Christian Kirk, Kyle Williams, Hollywood Brown, Jack Betch, Isaac Tisla. I don't love my wide receiver. I don't hate it.
I don't either. It's an F- because you stole Kyle Williams from me when I wanted the double stack.
Yeah,
I was trying to stay quiet because I didn't want people to take I was going for Jets bats.
Like this lineup is 100% predicated on Keon Coleman being a guy, Christian Kirk being better.
I like Kirk at value. I think he's good.
But it's me betting on Christian Kirk being somebody in the NFL this year. And Hollywood Brown spiking, Kyle Williams being like, I think there's good depth pieces here, but I don't have that like consistent top three. It's pretty much Brian Thomas Jr. and the rest of the guys. I'm hoping at least two wide receivers fill in. I don't love this draft for myself. Trey McBride, Kate Otten.
I think you're just undervaluing Keon Coleman, Christian Kirk. I think they're solid this year.
Well, like I'm making the bet.
I just don't like Jacoby Myers.
I'm making the bet in this universe, in this world, that that's what's going to happen, right? That these guys are going to pay off. So, like, do you see my background here? Do you see how it's like active?
Mm-hmm.
Like you see the clouds and the lights.
Yeah.
I can make that for you.
Yeah.
Just
I gotta think of something. Okay.
Yeah. We got all weekend. By the way, guys, I just want to take a moment here to say thank you, Sleez, for being consistent on these Friendship Fridays. I know you're going to be AFK for some time. What's going on with you next week and the next couple of weeks?
We're going to Tahoe for the funeral and then down south for 4th of July. So it's a long, it's 8-day trip.
All right. I'm not going to confirm. I'm not going to confirm that there's going to be another mini and super flex launch soon. I'm not going to confirm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not confirming. I won't confirm that.
See, I think the same thing, James, but that's the thing. He's not a spike week kind of guy. He's just your safe floor play. I get that, but I've been out on Jacoby Myers this year at value.
Gotcha.
I don't take a hitter.
Dan says, did you hear about the constipated accountant? He just couldn't budget.
Oh my God, get these pretzels away from me, bro.
Latomsky says yes. 500 up, says Mikey Boy G. I did call that one. Have a great weekend, Blocka. Happy belated, brother. I just said all that stuff about Barkley as I take another share of Shipley. I think Myers is undervalued again. I don't have a lot of Myers, but I'm starting to get a little bit more. Sleez is the man. Sleez is good people. Disco. Shout out to Mossy. Good to see you. Have a great weekend, boys. Guys, wait, before you leave, I need everybody in the chat. Even if you're on Twitter, I don't care. I need everybody to wish my queen, my beautiful Mrs. Disco, a very happy birthday. She turns 24 again tomorrow.
24 again? Let's go.
Yeah, it's going to be like...
Happy birthday, Miss Disco.
The 9th time she turns 24.
No, Jacoby Myers is not a spike week guy, by the way. He had 1 20-point game last year? No. He's a
consistent... Spam it in the chat. Happy birthday, Mrs. Disco. Before we go. Try singing "Happy Birthday."
Happy birthday to Miss Disco.
It almost sounded like a sexy rendition. I almost fought. That was almost a throwdown.
Oh,
Jarquez Hunter, sure, why not?
on the clock, Saquon Barkley at the 6. Do we take Brock Bowers? We do.
Happy birthday, baby. I love you so much. Guys, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'll be back on Monday exclusively on the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. There'll be no more of this YouTube. There'll be no more of this Twitter stuff. We might start a kick. Who knows? But in the meantime, guys, have a wonderful, incredible weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday.
Kick it up.
Sleez is choking on a pretzel. Until Monday, guys, we're going to be posting a lot of recorded content, by the way. Until Monday, guys, you guys have a beautiful weekend. God bless you, and take care. Peace.